Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tinashe. Thank you so much for joining me this week. So what we are going to do is just do a simple hair video. What I'm going to be doing is to show you how I have been moisturizing and sealing my hair, and then just putting it into a simple protective style like this one. Very simple. This protective style, it's a bit close to your scalp, so you can even put a wig on top if say you're going to do something outside the house that requires, you know, for you to be looking put together. Yeah, so let me just show you how I go about it. I'm just going to unravel what I've done so far so that you can see how my hair is looking. So what I'm going to be using is something that is popular. I am going to be using my Motions. This is the Daily Oil Moisturizer. It is supposed to nourish and restore. This one does not have any protein at all, so that's why I like to use it, especially when you're not too sure about your protein moisture balance of sorts. So I like to use this. So this is the oil that we're going to be using. It's a combination of various oils. There's castor oil in here, avocado oil, macadamia oil, so that it just makes it a bit more porous, because castor oil is really thick and avocado oil is also really thick, and then also some olive oil in here. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just unravel what we have here. And as you can see, it's very easy to remove. Very easy to remove. My hair is looking like it's in good shape. I have a wide tooth comb. I don't need anything other than that, because when I make my my protective style, it really is not, I don't make it too tight. I really don't make it too tight, because what I'm really doing is to just make sure that my my hair, I'm not manipulating it too much, which is the reason why you get a protective style in the first place. Right now I'm actually at how many, I think 13 weeks post relaxer, if I'm not mistaken. So my hair is becoming a bit difficult to manage. So I really wanted to just make sure that I still retain my length, and then I manipulate it as you know, less frequently as I normally would. So this is one side done. So I'll just do the same to the next side. As you can see, very simple to remove. One of the reasons why we protective style is, you know, just for you to retain your length. You don't want to really manipulate your hair too much, because now, especially like say when you're a few weeks post relaxer. For me, I normally get my relaxer after about 16 weeks. So by the time it gets to 12, I can't. Like I really can't. In fact, this time it came even earlier at 10 weeks. I just couldn't manage it well. So protective style is always best when you're not able to say maintain your hair well, and it's maybe just doing a bit of that shedding. But what you need to do is you also need to not neglect it. You need to moisturize and seal it, which is why I'm just showing you how to do this process that I normally do for my hair. I'm in Kenya. I'm based in Kenya right now, and given the president's address, we are working from home. Some of us, especially people who are not in the front line. You see how my hair is looking? It's still looking very good and no moisturized. It's looking very good and moisturized. So it's already parted in the middle, right? So what I'm going to do is, and as much as people neglect their scalp when they're doing, for me, I make sure that when I'm moisturizing and sealing, I just take care of my scalp as well. My scalp gets a bit itchy, so I just make sure that I also just give it as much attention as it needs. I used to have this other bottle that was not really like this, but I've noticed this bottle, you just need to get something with the nozzle, so that at least you can be able to really moisturize your scalp. some some people say if you massage your scalp frequently, that actually does help with your hair growth. Apparently scalp massages, they really assist with that. So, and you know, it's smoothing when you're just doing it for yourself. Better if someone is actually doing it for you. So make sure that you don't forget even your hairline. So you can see here my hairline. I've really been trying to grow my hairline. I really have been, and so far it actually has been growing. Like, I cannot fault it. So after this, you need to detangle your hair, and let's just comb it through a little bit. It's already in two, so I'm just going to put away some that I don't need to be working on right now, and I'm going to partition this bit into two, so you can see here. So when you're combing your hair, you really need to give it some real good, you know, TLC, just some tender love and care when you're doing this process. Let me just show you my shedding. Yeah, it's not even that much. It really isn't. So when I'm done with that, given that I want to put my hair away for maybe 2 days or 3, I'm going to be a bit generous on my moisturizer. Let me just show you how much I'm putting. I've put this much. This is very generous. You're going to weigh it down if you're going to be working out with it. So for me, given that I want to put it away for a while, that works well for me. That works really, really well for me. So make sure that you work it into the length of your hair and also your ends, because your ends, they really need more moisture, because they're the oldest part of your hair. Then also make sure that you also put a little bit on your hairline as well. And after that, now you take a bit of your oil. I'm just going to show you how much oil I'm putting. This much. This is okay. Just going to put that. So you have to also make sure length of your hair as well. Make sure that even on your partition, you also given that partition some love, and then also the ends of your hair as well. Also the ends of your hair. So when you're done, just comb it through a little bit and then just put it away. So the way I just put it away for now is to just put it in a twist. You'll be able to see that this twist does not really last me for long. It's going to actually unravel before I even finish everything. So yeah, just do a twist so that at least I keep it away. And then I do the same thing to the hair at the back here. Start combing it. This is the shedding so far. I've not even removed the shedding that was there before. I just want us to just take note of, if your hair is really moisturized, if you really have been doing a good job at moisturizing, then honestly you'll not face any problem of shedding. The shedding is just going to be the normal shedding, because I mean, you're taking good care of it. I have a mirror to the side, so you're going to see me looking to the side just for me to see what I'm doing. So you can see I'm a bit heavy-handed when it comes to the product, but it's only because I'm putting my hair away. Then I go in with the oil, just a little bit. Okay, so now that we're done, just check to see if your edges and your parting is well moisturized. If not, then you just put a bit more of you just repeat the same process. Concentrate on the nape of your hair, and then also concentrate on whatever it is, the partition that you're going to make. So for me, I normally like just doing a middle part. I'm just going to do it again for this process. It really does not need to be perfect. It really doesn't need to be perfect. Like for me, this is okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to partition this into two. Definitely I cannot see my hair, but I'm going to try my best. I'm just going to try my best and then see whether I've gathered enough hair. So if everything is okay, then you put that other part securely tucked away, so that you can focus on this part. So on this part, as you can see, normally like just a human head, you have more hair here than you have at the back here. So for me, what I like to do is I like to now partition this into two again, and then also remember that you have less hair here than you have here. So I'm going to just partition it again, so that at least I have a bit of hair here, and then I also have a bit of hair here, but there's a lot of hair here, so I'm just going to partition it again so that I can give this side a little bit of more hair to work with. So with this, do the same thing, push it away. Now what we're going to do is to just do a braid, like a three strand braid. Now the direction that this is going to go is, you have your one side here, then you have your other side here, right? Just like this. So you're going to be doing it one side on top of the other, and the reason why we're doing it this way is because it's going to be a bit flatter. It's going to be flatter for you, because if you do it the other way around, there's going to be a bulge here, of which you don't want a bulge, especially if, say, you're going to be especially if you're going to, say, wear a wig, or you know, maybe even go out in public. I really don't go all the way down, because like I said, I really want to preserve my ends. So this is one braid done. Now we're going to do the other braid. So you can comb if you are seeing that the condition your hair is in needs a comb, it's not too smooth. So you do the same thing, 3 braids as well. There we go. You have to make sure that you're not also making it too tight for yourself, because that would just be very, very uncomfortable if you're making it too tight. So already here I have my 2 braids. So what I'm going to do is, this one I'm not going to put it into 2. I'm just going to put it in, I'm just going to plait it in as 1. But I'm going to bring these 2 so that they together with the with the strands that I'm going to make for this one. So I'll put it into 3 again, put it into 3 again, and then I'll bring one of the braided hair onto the other side, and then I braid again. So as you can see here, let me just show you. So you can see that for this particular hair, it already has this braid, and this hair also has that braid as well. Then you just continue. So when it comes to this last braid, now I don't like to put those two things that other people put at the end of their hair, because I always feel like it can potentially hurt my ends. So I'm going to try and braid it as close to the end as possible, just as possible, but not too much such that now you cannot remove it, you know. Yeah, like that. So you see, let me show you how it is looking. That's how it's looking. It's neat, very neat. Let me do the other side and then come back. So we are done. This is what we're looking like. Let me show you the back. This is what we're looking like. I think it's a good style. Yeah, so we are done. Very simple, very easy to do in the house. Neat, if you ask me. This will make you avoid just, you know, the unnecessary combing through your hair every single day. And you don't really need to go to the salon for this, because like what I told you in one of my videos before, there's a time where I was going to the salon to get cornrows, and the lady was pulling at my hair and I ended up getting very thin ends. Like, she was really pulling at it and really breaking the ends. So I mean, this is something that you can learn and you can do in the house, no issues at all. Yeah, and it's neat. When you need to remove it, you just remove it. 30 minutes, you're done. You remove it after maybe 2 to 3 days. Remove it, moisturize and seal your hair again, and that's it. So very simple process, very, very easy. It's a good way to just make sure that your hair grows, and you're not, you know, worried about it every single day, just in case it's not looking okay. So I know maybe someone will be asking, oh, so say when you wear a wig, what are you going to do with this? The good thing is you can just, you know, put them together, bring them here to the front, and that's it. And you don't have those two things hanging. Then just wear your wig nicely, comfortably. Oh yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for listening to me so far. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate your time. Thank you. Bye.